So yeah, that was game 3. I was actually going through this VOD one earlier, and I saw Bizzle leaked the code, so he had to freaking he had to redo it. Yo, thank you for the follow, Vainless. Hey, look, I'm the perfect example. I follow Ballatw on Twitter, and I am here because of that. Just now followed on Twitch. Yeah, yeah. See, like, it's perfect. Thank you, Vainless. But I appreciate the follow. All right, let's speed up.
See anyone?
No. Team going fast.
Oh, there's a llama on us, bro.
Where?
West.
So excited about the llama.
Team factories. I'm gonna get that llama real fast.
That's pretty crazy that he goes for the llama first.
Got launch pad. Nice. Here, I'm dropping mats.
So actually, no, it's not that crazy, right? It's not that crazy. There's only one team anywhere close, right? I had the question, right? Let's put a question. Going for llama first is really a good call, right? So I was like, whenever people go for llamas in public games, I'm just like, really, what are you doing? You're kind of stupid. Like you're not gonna get a gun, and people are gonna just beam you from wherever. But in my opinion, this is fine, right? They know team factories, and llama gives you 600 mats. There's only one team in the area. You are pretty safe with 600 mats. The only time this would be a problem is if you were gonna get sandwiched from multiple different angles. So the fact that there's one team in the area is whatever. Not calling it Dusty Diner. Yeah, I call it Dusty Diner. He calls it factories. I don't like factories at all, but yeah, I just used the call that he used. I call it Diner. I'm full with you there, Vainless. What game are we on? This is game 4. This is game 4. In my opinion, that game 3 was their best yet. I know that they won game 2, but that was such a good game. That was such they were low ground, mid ground the entire time. Important stuff. Yeah. It's funny, right? In Counter-Strike, we'd be upset, right, that we have a double call. There's a factory here. Apparently, there's a factory here, according to Bizzle, and there's a factory in the southwest, right, by what's it called? Flush Factory, right? In Counter-Strike, we'd be like, oh, double calls, whatever. That's factory, you idiot. Like that's factory there, not over there. But in this game, it doesn't matter, right? If things are localized, if you're in an area, you can have like a certain area, right? Maybe like a 8 square, and it doesn't matter if there's two things called factory over the entire map, as long as in the 8 square you have everything being unique. So it's not a big deal. Oh my god, are you serious right now?
Bro, no way.
Let's not talk about it. Don't tell anyone.
That's insane, bro. But yeah, guys, follow along if you want to watch the notes. Ooh, can somebody fix that that double W in the notes command, please? I have like 3 places people call grandmas. Yeah. Grandmas is bad though, right? Because people call grandmas like 3 places right in Salty, and or right close to Salty. It's just like Omega. Watch Frost. Very simple. Ready? Here you go. Boom. Now you've learned.
Good thing is we got a lot of ammo.
I know, yeah, I'm at 200.
That's huge.
That's
probably a big one.
Yeah. Maybe I should take a split there.
Yeah. Add might work actually, but obviously add it probably 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, it's nice to deal with that.
Yeah.
So Vainless, it's interesting, right? The scoped AR is really good for them because they're dusty and they always get the rotate. Did I fuck up? No, I didn't fuck up. Okay. You have to have S in commands, Twitch doo-doo. It's just the syntax for Twitch, man.
Oh, you got 3 then?
Yeah, you want to pop this big? Someone else gets it.
You can't get it?
Dusty is so good, man. Dusty is so good. It's insanely good. So here's the thing, right? They didn't They aren't pushing the diner this time. All right, so it's very, very important to spot a diner play when gliding in. It's very critical for them to know if there's anybody at diner, because that determines whether they even go to this top side. If they even go to this top side at all, whether it's worth it for them at all. And I think that the situation here, I can't see the map fully, but I'm pretty sure they're going to just rotate some other direction. Pretty sure they're going to go another direction entirely. Man, 8-8, dude. 8-0-8 in mats before first circle even freaking closes. Dude, they got a drop too? Are you kidding me? What kind of freaking luck is this, dude?
No, it's okay. I'll just play, my SMG is gray anyway. And you needed one, right?
Oh my god, double llama dropped off of before the first circle. Dude, they're so lucky. I've never seen a luckier team. Oh yeah, in terms of the mats. Yeah, you're right.
Is there a team there?
So I think he would have been at a 5-0-5 or 5-3-5.
No, I'm not ready. Okay.
Wait.
I'll show you a luckier team. Oh my god.
There's a shadow ended it.
Okay. Wait, I don't think that's what I was taking.
I know. There's a shadow dude right in front of me.
Okay, you wanna come?
What is that doing? That man's literally. So that's a cool thing about the Shadow Rocks, right? Bizzle didn't shoot him because he was Shadow for some reason. I don't know why Bizzle didn't just shoot him. And yeah, so his teammate ended up going by. Bizzle didn't shoot him for some reason, and then the other guy, and now Bizzle forgot about him and it got shot. So that's funny. Let's take a quick break and look at this. What? No way, dude. How? That's insane. What do you mean? That is crazy. That is crazy. I thought Twitter was on my waitlist. Whoops. Ah! So this is a sick position. Dust is so good, so good, so good. I cannot believe they're not getting contested in Dusty right now. I cannot believe it. Whoever comes out of Dusty is making it endgame, and they're stacked. It's insane.
Alright, cool.
This is the best position on the map right now, with a scope AR. This man can shoot everybody. There's so many dips.
Wish I had like a head or something. That would have been nice for neck rate. People on 345 Mountain.
There's 2 teams on there. Oh.
Watch this, mate.
That's a solo down there. That's solo, dude? Never mind. That's a duo.
He's building 16, yeah.
How's he running so far away from his team, dude?
Yeah, spooky.
I want to be right here, but I have to be over here.
Scope AR can shoot farther than any gun in the game, right? And 200 ammo as well because of the llama. Oh my god. Big facts though.
No,
Big facts.
Might be enough.
Should be, hopefully.
Got a good 95 ping.
Okay, it's not a last circle.
Yeah.
Throwing tomatoes at each other, clowns. Yeah, facts. He's not taking many shots. He has opportunities for shots, but I don't know. I guess everything is too far. So it's like kind of like a double edge, right? Where they're so centered in the circle that everybody is so far away from them, so you can't use the freaking you can't get anything good from the shots. The only thing he can do is get beamed by a sniper. It's too early to get any value from shots. He's just gonna get people low, and other people get the kill. That's actually really true. So, okay, right. Question, right? So I think this is a question. Right? I don't think this is gonna be a debate, right? So well, let's first state that Bizzle not taking shots can't get good damage or doesn't see value, right? So here's our question. Is it worth to take chip damage at long range, like in this game, even though you won't get the kills? Let's say you have the ammo and you are safe taking shots, right? You're not going to get hit, right? Is it worth? I would argue that it is, right? Just because you're not getting the kills doesn't mean that it's not worth. This is a dumb answer, but I think it depends whether the person you're shooting has inventory shield. If they do, it's 100% worth. If they don't, it isn't. Yeah. And we're never gonna. That isn't a dumb answer, but we're never gonna be able to figure that out in the game. I guess we would if we take a shot at somebody in the first place and then figure out if they get them white and then figure out if they go back to blue. But yeah, I feel you. But at the same time, I'm fine with people dying at all. So if I do tip damage and somebody else takes the kill, I'm perfectly okay with that, as long as I am not compromising my position. I think that's the answer that we need to go for. Right? Or is it even, do you even care if people are dying at all? Do you even care if people are dying at all? Are these people going to die organically regardless? Or is you taking the shot actually going to force people to die? So, I don't know. There's different trains of thought there. But anyways. Been coughing for 3 months, Sam? Bro, you gotta check your environment, dude. Coughing for 3 months is not okay. One time I literally felt like I had the flu for 3 months. Not the flu, like bronchitis or something. Just the cough for 3 months. And it was because my water bottle was not getting clean fully. It was growing some nasty bacteria. So Sam, check your environment, bro, if you're watching. Check your environment, check your water bottles.
The blue thing, first person. On the right. Actually, no. Person in the blue.
Bizzle's like not the best at figuring out who is who. I feel like he like tracks somebody. We're back in action. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna start slowing down pretty soon, but this is just chip damage, and they got circle again, so they're gonna be here for a while. I don't think they have a need to even rotate at all or move at all. So that's the thing that we'll watch how it plays off. But I'll take a note real quick right now. Are they gonna move? Right. So that I'm gonna replace that note with something better in the future, but. They got the circle again, so is there any value to moving? There's this possibility, right? They might get more centered, but it's kind of a waste of mats to go anywhere before you really know where it's going to be. So if you have a position in the circle, is there any point of movement at all? It's a very low possibility that they get zoned in that case. So, anyways. We're still good? I think we're still good. So, cool. Squatting Dog is in this, man? What do you mean? That's awesome. Congrats to him, dude.
Just do this. Okay. No, don't push it, but just watch that south side.
Yeah, so they're doing the 1x1 split again. They didn't start with it, but now they're doing it. Just because this gives them a little bit more opportunity, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Ooh. So yeah. This is very scary. This is very scary rotating late like this. The reason they can rotate late is because the circle is slow. So yeah. So let's replace this. So when you have a position in circle, regardless of how good the position is, in greater than second circle, right? So third, fourth, fifth circle, no point in moving. Just going to waste mats. I think they answered the question. They didn't wait. They just wasted, or they just waited, etc. Okay, but my second thing here is how they waited. Third circle was good to them. So they could rotate late with circle moving. If you have a bad third circle, you need to rotate early. So they only have a small position to go, or a small distance to go while they rotate in. So it's not that critical for them to go super fast or super early at all.
Minus is clear, so.
If they were on the other side of the circle, they don't want to be running with the storm and getting shot at the same time as they have the storm on their back. You see, they can kind of inch up and inch up and inch up and inch up, and it's not a problem. Yeah, dude, those people, that's me and Bumpa right there, and we're literally never getting shot. That's me and Bumpa. Just running across the open field.
Dude, I'm not sure who's on height southwest. It's a big ass tower.
Yo, west, rotate.
That was a cool edit to get the window peak real fast.
Getting straight up.
I'm always uncomfortable when I'm on stairs that are rotated like that. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, he's still good on mats. I remember this is a game that they got the llama at the beginning.
The lowest still, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ready to go, Ballatw? Ready? So. There's a guy on height southwest. Yep.
Good timing. Never take any store damage. This is a mistake that I see people making all the time. Is, oh damn, got beamed. But this is a mistake I'm seeing all the time when launching into zone. Make sure you don't take any damage. Just make 100% sure that you're not taking any damage. There's no reason to. I make this mistake all the time, but there's absolutely no reason for you to take any damage from zone. Because you're already gonna get beamed midair. We know this.
Oh, wait, you should have too.
Here, take one digging back. Take digging out this way.
Oh my goodness, it's lag. Yo, my next me?
Yep, video. I'm loose. There should be laggy.
Why is that guy staying there? Oh, it's because he's laggy, I guess.
Go DM.
I can't even get
Oh,
back.
that break next to us. Yo, watch your break wall. I got it.
Get back. Wait, come back. Wait, some needs.
Okay, they gotta move.
You can jump on the seat right here. I'm following these guys. These guys built. He's one bullet. Oh, fuck.
Yep. I'm coming left and right side. Yep, coming right side.
You gotta get up and down.
Okay, following you.
No, let's go. Edit. Let's go up here. I'm building up. You have to build up here.
Yeah.
Probably fuck you.
Oh, people behind us. They got a sword.
Look how he waits for him when rotating. So it's not just Psalm that's a god at staying on Bizzle's ass, right? It's when trying to hug while rotating. It's not just Bizzle. It's not just. Bizzle made sure to wait when Psalm fell behind. Bizzle didn't just go straight up. He waited for him and took his time, and yeah, now they're together. Now Psalm can do what he does best, which is just hug Bizzle's ass.
Stay as far west as we can here.
And yeah.
Yo, behind us.
Jump with you.
So this is cool too, right? So this circle, let's go to our tool, our trusty drawing tool, and let's lower this pen size. They could have stopped right here. They could have stopped on this edge. This is where the majority of the people are going to be, because generally when you go into the zone, you stop as soon as you get in zone and you start looking for kills, right? So Bizzle and Psalm, they rotate even farther in, as far west as possible. And if we look at the actual screen here, we saw there was a guy like way high over there somewhere. I don't actually remember. Let's actually try to back up a little bit.
Stay as far west as we can here.
Yeah, so there is somebody high up here. I'm gonna eraser. Boom. Okay, so there's a guy up here, right? So that's on that side that I was talking about. And now they can start to kind of try to match height. I'm not sure if they're going to do that, but it's very important that they're very far away, because all the people that are on this side that I talked about are all going to be shooting each other. So everybody down here are all going to be focused on each other, and then these guys are the only threat to Bizzle right now, to Bizzle and Psalm right now. The guys on top. So if I was them, I would try to start building up a little bit if you have the mats for it. But it's not necessarily critical because they're going to move again. But those are their biggest threat, and they can focus on on third partying literally everybody in this area. That Psalm is already going to hunt. You can see Psalm is like thirsty for the kills, but if they go away, they can make sure they're not a threat to anybody, and they're not gonna get any. This is a really good play for placement, in my opinion. I could be wrong, obviously. Let me know.
Yo, mine.
Okay, I forgot to slow this down. We're gonna slow it down right now. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yo, these guys on height are barely on height. I don't
Okay,
have.
you have a big?
Yeah.
This game is really laggy. It's probably the laggiest of them all.
I'm gonna try and nade these guys off height. It's lag.
Wait for me. I can nade with you.
Got him. I got him.
Okay, go.
That was clutch, dude.
Come on,
You
height.
have it?
I think I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
You're over him. You're over him.
That was sick.
Just gotta play this slow. I'm at 300 mats.
Okay.
Don't worry about mats right now. Just get on height. We're good.
Jesus.
Why is this so laggy? None of the other games were laggy like this. I don't understand. It's not even like there's many people in the game. There's only 15 people. I mean, 16 people total. That feels bad.
He's one
Wow,
way.
that guy just got all those roofs off. That's amazing.
Oh, I'm lagging so hard.
Alright, you didn't fall off. That's good.
No, I'm good.
Alright, you can use my builds.
Yeah. Conserve as much as we can. He does have a grappler.
I know, just gotta be careful here. Yo, if he has a grapple, I have traps. It's just trap our floors.
Okay. I'm gonna save our nade, my GL, for like the last circle to get a lot of kills.
Yeah. There's only 13 left.
Why is this so
Jail this
laggy?
corner brick right here. Ready?
Okay,
Right here.
right down.
Yeah, just get him in there. They'll fucking drop. Alright, I guess we'll save him now. That's fell again. How many mats you at?
370. I can build out.
Alright, yeah. You may have to drop
I
down a
want
little
to
bit here.
drop a build.
This might be a heal off here.
This guy right there?
This guy?
Him shield a lot.
Dropping down.
Alright, I'm following you. Just be careful.
Oh, he's trying to go.
Loot on the floor. Huh. I wonder.
You're good.
It's possible. It's possible that's why it's like, oh my god, that guy's a psycho.
He's one bullet. He's so weak.
That guy's a psycho, dude.
Yo, take your time.
There's no chance that I go for that.
Are
That
we
guy.
go now?
Yeah, building.
Over him?
Sucks to suck, brother.
He's dead to storm. Grapple
Yeah,
up.
I
We
got
gotta
him,
drop.
I got
I don't have maps to drop.
Oh, this is a rip for them, dude.
I'm dead. Oh, you.
Shooting the grenades.
Yeah.
That was thug life, though. That was thug
What
life.
is that lag, man? We gotta leave.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That was so thug life, man. So I'm just shooting the grenades like a madman while he's falling. Just trying to get any kills he can. Oh my god.
This.
That's a hard F, Jakey.
Serious.
That's a hard F.
I just hope aspect. So we can't drop.
And then we could actually play one night,
Okay, I gotta open the next one.
bro. Good shit stuff.
Alright, cool. Game 5. I just got here. That was unfortunate. So I think they tunnel visioned. They didn't realize this. I mean, this is a blunder, right? This is a huge blunder, in my opinion. Tunnel visioned on the guy taking high and didn't realize they were over a huge high gap. Right, the circle went back down the hill, and they didn't realize that. That's unfortunate for them, and they got knocked out by Saf, and Saf realized,
We ran
boom.
out of math last game, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Insane. We didn't really get any kills.
It's because they had to overbuild. They had to overbuild for the because of the lag. Oops. You just got here? Hey.
I'm gonna do it backwards again.
Hey, my boy. My freaking shit crashed, so.
Yeah, there.
Oh, the castle up.
Well, I know.
So he likes middle and he likes chests on the side. That's what we've seen so far. I only saw I only paid attention to really 2 drops, unfortunately. Huh, okay. Popping the slurp right away. That's diversion. Not diversion. Is it a diversion? What's the word? That's a break from normal. That's a break from normal. Yo, what's up, Dusty? How's it going, man? Normally, he would have not taken that and just waited to just take mushrooms as much as possible. Like, he has this path down. There's this path down to a science. How's it going, Dusty? How's your weekend? It's going pretty well. Nice, nice. You guys notice how Tfue is not a good... He never does well when it's duos. Never. How about you? Good, man. Good, good, good. Minus the fact that my internet crashed in the middle of this VOD review, but it's all good. I think this might be the last game, because I don't think they get into the last game. Tfue, yeah, Tfue. It always depends with the partner you have. Yeah, 100%. I think he's good with Cloak. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that he's bad. I'm just saying that they don't get they don't get the placements. I've never seen Tfue and Cloak win. I also don't think they've actually partnered that many times in the skirmish, which is weird. I was listening in a bit, and the guy was just spamming comms with irrelevant stuff. He was playing with Exotic Chaotic, right? I don't know. I don't want to bash anybody, but I'm just curious as to why Tfue is not doesn't do well in the duo ones. I think it might just be because he always has maybe like not great partners. No, Exotic is a great guy. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, but I already have all my weapons.
All right, we're gonna move on from this conversation. I didn't mean to bash Tfue. I was just posing a question.
Just grab the hill. Get around them. Yep.
I have no place to be bashing anybody, you know.
You can't shoot, so. Take it off.
Dang, he got out real quick.
Oh god.
Is that going up?
I don't know. Yeah, yes.
This might be a rip. Let me. No, go back. We gotta slow this down.
Oh.
Alright. So, third party on the way up. Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
They are fighting. Bizzle needed to know immediately. Pretty good turn.
He has height.
I'm on height.
Oh, you are?
Get to the high part of the hill north.
Yeah.
It's a good call for Psalm. He's low. So, Psalm is low, Bizzle's high. So it's a good call. Build fight. Psalm gets stuck low. Bizzle tells him to go for the natural high. And builds towards it. Why? I can't see what I'm typing, Google, please. An angle to help. So this is a really crucial thing. Bizzle doesn't just stay on the top of the high ground and sit there, which is what some people would do, or go down. He keeps the high ground. He goes out to the side and makes sure that he tries to get an angle to help Psalm here.
Yep, I'm connecting.
This is critical.
I have to drink minis.
This is critical, guys. This is critical. That's my new thing. I'm just gonna say this is critical for everything.
Smart fight, kid. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is what I don't like about a lot of people is you took this fight too. Like, there's not much like you took this fight too.
God, I'm out of fucking wood now, man. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah, I have 400 wood.
You took this fight for position just like them.
We should try to find a building we can farm in.
Hold up there. I'm gonna try and farm. I'll get split.
Definitely might be. I don't know.
Sniping us. We gotta be careful.
Yeah. Okay, so you just gotta farm his wood back up. Perfectly okay. perfectly okay.
Can you look over northwest? You
Let's
see-
let's start speeding this up again.
Yeah, I did. Never mind. I was gonna loot broken house, but
I'm sad that that fight didn't go all the way out.
like in the trees, 30.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
Man, I'm only at 900.
I like to watch the fights because that's like. Sure, you can learn a lot from rotations and stuff, but you can learn a lot from fights.
Okay, now.
Bizzle uses my binds, grr.
Hello.
God binds. Why are you mad about that? You picked the God binds.
We can show him now if we want to. We don't have to.
Alright, let's stand this side.
Swiss, there's our. Oh, he's splitting the 1x1s again, just like we did before.
Broken house right now. No, they're not.
Just like we did before. I don't really know, Biz. Yeah. Binds are binds, not critical. Nobody cares. Ooh, the heavy movement is good. Med kit.
No, I don't think we have enough guns. Have a campfire.
I have 4
Oh,
shots.
how much anymore? I'm making sure we don't get killed on south.
He wants the med kit.
People just crazy apart right now.
So I didn't realize that this was good brick. Like these little platforms right here. I didn't realize this was good brick. That's why you always watch people. Broken houses have good brick in the form of little broken tiles. Foot pedal out is alpha bind. Be dope if you could actually get this med kit, but he didn't get enough. Didn't get enough brick.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay in the building. Make sure we don't.
Yeah, this is the right play. So it's a lucky play, but it is the right play to make sure that you can get back up in terms of mats while Psalm stays up high. Because they're gonna need it, right? They're gonna need it. They're absolutely gonna need it. So Psalm stays on a good hill. Well, it's an okay hill, right? Bizzle farms, because their hill is definitely not gonna be zone in future, so they 100% need to farm back up.
They are progressing to shockwave advantages.
Okay.
Two teams in Divot fighting right now.
They have really good timing of getting out of Divot, because I feel like Divot is the source of a lot of people's fights. Like a lot of people's fights.
Anything south?
No.
Hello?
No.
Okay.
Could be west.
I'm fine with all these trees. Sure.
Yeah, the foot pedal mute is sick. I honestly want that.
There's a turtle like over here, but
Foot pedal for stream stuff would be awesome. I would definitely not use it for in-game stuff. Just because you can't take a foot pedal to freaking land. You know what I'm saying? But for stream stuff, hell yeah, foot pedal's dope.
If that team factories gets off, we can both do it. I don't have a problem with that.
Foot pedal edit the Omega.
It's 15 team left.
Dance Dance Revolution meets Fortnite. Can you imagine? Imagine
Yeah, where we can.
somebody being a build god with the foot pedals. Set a full racing chair wheel, everything for your binds. Oh my god. Dude, there's a guy who played Counter-Strike with a racing wheel or something. Maybe I'm like completely misremembering, but oh my god. That'd be hilarious.
I don't think this guy used to be able to see us. Never mind, he's looking right at me. Staying here for now. You want shockwave together? You shockwave northeast.
Yeah.
Back on there.
Yeah, he's not afraid of shockwaving Bumpa with a teammate.
Stand up on the right.
He's not afraid.
Let's go. Straight. That did not work at all. I'm shockwaving.
It didn't work at all. Oh my god. So I do want to know. The only reason that didn't work is because of the tree, but so not afraid to shockwave together. Wait, how else do you play CS? Exactly. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's slow this down. There's an easy way to shockwave together. Please share. I think that was it, right? Where he was using the ramp. using the ramp to get same angle, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but who's the best org in my opinion right now in terms of Fortnite?
Everything's
In the in terms of Fortnite, is
Right.
obviously Ghost. Obviously Ghost. Oh my God, he's getting beamed, dude. No heals.
I got minis.
Alright.
I only got one left.
Like, if you ask best org, you kind of have to qualify that. Is it best org in terms of performance in a game, best org in terms of how they treat their players, best org in just like, I don't know, money or whatever? I don't know. Just build a stair, brother. Yeah, they need to build up one more because the ramp was too much in the floor. Yeah.
Might have to, we can clean this maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to look for the fight because they're really low on mats. What the hell is that base? Go, hold up. What the hell is that, dude? What the hell is this? What is that? That better be like 3 teams. That better be like 3 teams. Chill with that.
People up top.
Need to
Over
find
there.
out where they are.
Fucking. In the wood over here. Right over here. Right. Shield. Grenade.
That was cool. That's cool right there. Throwing Bizzle spams into a base and exposes the tunnel. And Psalm immediately sees opportunity to nade into the tunnel. That's cool. I like it. Me and my teammate just have one in front, one behind, and then the one behind throws it a bit forward and then runs forward.
Nade below. Nade below. Yep.
Omega.
Yeah, I got nades below. Damn.
I can shockwave into him.
So that's a reason right there is a reason why you need to try to build around in your turtle underneath you, right? So Psalm with the nades below the turtle gives opportunity for damage. This is why teams need to build and cover from below. The explodes underneath is a real possibility and threat. Right. Right?
I'm going in.
I'm distracted.
What do you mean, Bizzle? You're insane!
I'm
That-
weak, I'm really weak.
Was that worth?
I'm trying to take bandages.
Yeah.
There's still one left. Oh, he's stink. He's getting stink.
Yeah.
That means another team's coming.
So am I.
Build pyramids if you can't go down? Yes, facts. Facts. I'm gonna note that there. Thank you. Pyramids if you can't go down. But even that has possibility of it's still weak, right? It's still weak to it. Sure, maybe if the grenade doesn't take down the entire building, but if you are playing above the floor, right, there's always a possibility of the grenade taking down the piece that is holding everything up. So that's an issue.
On top of me. He's on top of me.
Yeah, on top of me too.
So if the pyramids, in that case, the pyramids wouldn't be good, but it would still be good if the grenades don't reach that point.
Going for this loot.
Did they finish him? I missed it. I missed it if they finished him.
Got him, got him.
No!
His loot is there though.
Alright. Could be really
Yeah,
fast
bandages?
about this. I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, they gotta be quick with it.
Mad fucking loot, dude.
Pick up that P90.
My bad. I should have told you I was dropping that.
You good? I got one more I got him. What do you got here? Here, you need mats. You take that.
Oh, on me.
You gotta come back. Grab the loot. Grab that shit.
They got a launch pad out of here, for sure.
Hey, get out of here.
The people behind them are gonna be freaking on their
Really
ass.
height? Alright. Let's just rotate. I'll build up. I'm like triple mats.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's actually the play. He is triple mat. Oh, triple mats. I like that terminology, by the way. Triple mats. Triple. It's just a random note. The fuck? Cloak is older than Tfue? I thought Cloak was 18 low key. Nah, man, that dude's mature. That dude's way more mature than Tfue.
You gotta build in steel. I can't.
I'm good. I'm above him.
I'm kind of turtled over here. Yeah?
Bizzle's really good at not closing his turtles off when his teammate's following. So we've talked about this entire time how Bizzle and Psalm are really good at staying right on top of each other, but this is important because Bizzle is making sure that his turtles don't get closed off, and that's clutch. That's clutch. That's real clutch. Like, if you watch me in my thing, like, it's mostly because I panic. Because I do practice making sure I don't close my builds off, but it's just panicking, you know, whatever. In the end game situations, you just kind of do what you do, and people end up building the turtle all around, or building the snake all around, and then closing it and editing it and opening it, closing it, editing it, blah 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 blah, and they end up spending a lot of time wasting editing. And not only that, but he's saving mats here by not putting a wall in between everything. So it's really good. I want to kind of watch that again.
I'm good. I'm above him.
All right, watch this. Okay, he closes off. Boom. One side's open, and then he finally closes off because it's his, and he goes back and places the roofs all around. That might be the best order to do it.
You can
make your way to me. I'm putting roof above you. All right, you're good to come to me.
Made.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yep.
His build placements are so precise and smooth. I even see other pros who aren't that clean. Yeah, for sure.
I have a launch pad too.
For sure, my friend.
Yo, should I drop this campfire?
Yeah, do it. Let's go. Do you need ammo?
Yeah, I have one clip of each.
By the way, if you're playing champs, don't do that. Don't drop the campfire. You're gonna need that shit, okay? Don't drop that. Don't drop it. You're gonna need it.
Alright, we launch here. What do we got? 2 kills? Alright, we're fucking set. I'm Matt. I'm 6'6", 10.
I don't care how much health you're healing, man. You're gonna need that later. You're gonna need that later. You better chill. Whoa, that was cool.
Yeah, give me all your mats. Drop all your mats. Alright, we launch here. What do we got? 2 kills? Alright, we're fucking set. I'm Matt. I'm 6'6", 10.
I have 800 total.
Okay, yeah, give me all your mats. Drop all your mats.
Yo, that's sick. Takes all the mats and splits them back so that they have even mats. I don't think that works perfectly, but that's pretty cool. Easy way to even mats is by dropping it all and splitting it back. Well, bandage, keep that shit. Hell yeah, dude. You ain't seen champs, bro. You ain't seen fucking champs. You're gonna need that bandage. You're gonna need that bandage. That's a what I learned tip right there, by the way. That's a if I was making a video, I would definitely put that shit in there.
You didn't pick up my match before. Alright. Yo, holy crap.
Champs 80 people healing, yeah.
Let's launch them over here.
No joke. No joke. 80 people at least. No joke. No kappa, bro. No fucking kappa. I'm fully serious. I'm laughing, but man, I'm fully serious.
You'll be able to run this.
So I like Bizzle is way more on the side of, like, obviously he's going right now, but he's way more on the side of let's use our mobility and err on the side of caution, right? So launch pad, well, let's just call it mobility. In moving zones, Bizzle errs on the side of caution and uses more than take risks. Whereas I've been erring on the side, like, so using your launch pad is safe. Not using your launch pad is obviously risky. I think using it once the zones are starting to move that's the threshold. If you use it before then, you're fucking up, bro. You're seriously fucking up.
Well.
But Yeah. Let's see if you can make it in. I like the fact that he's trying to make it in here because of let's draw here, right? This is gonna give tons of cover from anybody rotating this way. So all these people are no longer going to be able to shoot them. The only people they have to care about is all these people, right? So they're really using this as cover. I think this is super good. I think this is super good. I think they're going to make it through. But that's just my prediction. I could be wrong. Let's find out, my friends.
You want to open this little mouth?
Yeah, I have my steel out.
That's really cool. While rotating and moving zones, takes the time to check once he gains the time to do so, right?
Watch your back.
He took the time to check, and he jumped over a wall, which was good. Using wall to jump check. Right. He doesn't expose himself. He just kind of jumps, checks, tries to look as much as possible third person, and then goes.
Yeah, I blocked it off.
The guy's sitting on a ramp.
Oof.
Careful.
Going down.
Yep.
Damn, bro. He's getting way too lasered. This ends up not being the greatest idea or the greatest position, right? So we were talking about how that position is going to be this is going to be using blocking, and that was true, but we didn't really consider what happens once they get past, right? Because we know that we should have already assumed that there's going to be a bunch of people in the zone, right? People always early rotate, so possibly not the best idea.
Oh
It almost worked, almost.
On top of us too.
Alright, man. Water. Go.
I got dropped.
The other thing that makes this bad is right, is the fact that once they get on this side, it is super open because nobody else rotated this way. So they're the only target out here. And we talked about in last game how it was actually good that they did this because the circle is smaller. In this case, it's way more open. And so there's people in this corner, there's people in this corner, there's people right here, you could be spread, right? Everybody's spread apart. Whereas in the later circles, you can't be as spread. So, oh shit. I fucked something up, guys. I hope you guys are still here. Boys, this is bad news. All right, we're back. Monk ass for sure. I pressed a shortcut with my Epic Pen tool, and I'm pretty sure it just dumped the entire screen and made all my shit white. I've got to make sure not to hit that fucking key. Alright, back at it. Hacked. Oh, sheesh.
Oh, they got naded.
Come.
I'm on the lowest ground.
Nah, there's no way he's getting this off.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
There's no way, brother. You're fucked. Yeah, people are gonna be fucking fiended for this kill.
One more thing.
Have 30 health.
No way, bro.
I got 14 bandages.
Alright.
Oh, we have
split right
9
away.
seconds.
Definitely should have used the launch pad. Yeah, I'm with you. That ended up being bad. I don't think it was a bad idea, but like.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Hold on. We should heal first. We got a launch pad.
That's a good call. Heal first. They have the launch pad. That was a clutch. It was a clutch heal.
Wrap around right now. We gotta go.
Alright, we need a platform. Alright, there's a platform right in front of us.
Okay. Oh.
We can break.
That's yours, brother.
Oh my god.
That's your roof. You could have edited that.
Spamming me.
Nice. So, alright, this is a communication breakdown right here. Bizzle's not communicating at all. I'd be shocked if Psalm can follow him up. I'd be super shocked. Yeah, somebody's already in between them.
Where are you? You down?
I don't know. I can't. I'm getting shot right now.
I'm out of mats. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm out of mats.
Dropping half of everything.
Wow, that was clutch, dude. That was really clutch. Wait. I think that zone was the best time for Launchpad, though. They won't do anything with it now calling it. It was very late game. They used it to stop high ground team from healing. Yeah, you're actually, that's true. It's kind of hard to use your Launchpad later. But I'm almost done, babe. But yeah, if Psalm didn't go there, Biz would have died 100%. Yeah, dude. I don't know.
People.
I don't know.
Right over here. I got an edit.
This is risky to go for this, man. You guys are both low. Yeah. I don't know if that was the play. That was the play.
Zone's moving.
I think this guy could kill both of them, honestly. We have no idea. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? How did not hit him?
That was a yellow. We didn't know his. We didn't have any information about that guy at all, right? So that was the reason why I thought that was risky for them to go for that, and the fact that Psalm and both of them were low. Honestly, they were both one pump, so he ended up being able to easily take them down. So, but honestly, they don't really have an option to do anything else. I guess they do. They still have that launch pad. They could still use it to try to get to the circle, but again, when you're launching, people are gonna beam you. So people are gonna beam you. Oh, he just died in the storm. Feels bad.
Message.
Ready up.
Oh shit.
Game is live. Oh no.
No.
Dude, they missed the key. That sucks. That really sucks. Cause I think they were tied for first or something at that point. So yeah, let's talk about that situation right there. I thought it was a good idea, right? Where he could have. Let's go back, right? Let's go back. So this is what I was talking about. Bizzle likes to err on the side of caution, but in this case he didn't, and it ended up costing him. The reason why, yeah. So right around here. Let's just play this a little bit. Okay, they use the campfire.
If these guys in front of us hold us, it'll be bad.
Right here.
We're gonna get.
This is the decision.
Maybe able to run this.
Maybe able to run this. He looks. So this is the idea, right? We gotta look at. I think what happens here is that this cover makes it so that Bizzle doesn't really see the real situation. So unfortunately, they end up in a really bad position because they didn't use this launch pad. And I think you're 100% right, Vainless, that this launch pad could be used in this circle more efficiently than any other circle. When you get this late. When you get that late in the next circles, 100% it's hard because people are turtling all over the place. But we did see opportunities throughout this game, throughout the rest of this game. So I just want to run this back just a little bit. I'm gonna speed it up while we do. We don't need to dwell, but so look, like it was so good, so good. Up right about here, right now Bizzle realizes this fuck up right here. I think at this point, like, cut your losses. There's so much shit over here. There's so much possibilities for you to like just die. Just cut your losses and use it right here, in my opinion. Because look at this turtle right here, turtle right here. There's another turtle right here, turtle right here, turtle right here, turtle right here, turtle right here. It's rough. Right? It's rough. A lot of people who can shoot you right now. And we end up seeing that, yeah, that does end up being the case.
Watch back.
block it off.
We got something on ramp.
Yeah.
Go down.
Yep.
Beam is fucking.
Almost in.
So that's an opportunity to use it, and I think there's even more opportunities later. I think when once Psalm gets dropped.
Oh, they got needed. They got needed. I'm on the lowest ground. I'm on the lowest ground. They see you.
Once Psalm gets dropped over here, he crawls away from the stink. I really like how Bizzle didn't assume that Psalm was gonna die here. Psalm crawled away really far. So.
They don't see us.
I'm dropping advantage.
Yeah, they're right above us. They're right above us.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We should go for it. We should go for it. We got launch pad.
Did he place this launch right here?
It's gonna go back 3.5 though. It's gonna wrap around right now. We gotta go.
Sorry, you platform. Alright, just platform right in front of us.
He did place it. That's a rip. He did try to use it. That's a rip. That's unfortunate.
We can't get around.
Oh my god.
This guy had a grapple. Yeah, he did have a grapple. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, I think we learned a lot, man. I think there's a couple things I learned from that. Dusty Divot is fucking good. At this point, the launch won't do them much for them anymore. It'll get them in the circle faster. I think that's all that's important, right? It'll get them in the circle faster, and it gives them a little bit more opportunity to stay on mid ground. But yeah, 100%. At this point, it's kind of a wrap, anyways, for sure. It still could have given them chances, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, let's look at our notes. Let's go over our notes, guys. I recommend, like, if you ever take notes on anybody, like, just go over your notes at the end. Okay, so. Try to read everything, try to reread everything, and then if there's anything that you need to try in game, I recommend going in there and trying it in game, because otherwise you're never going to build that mind-muscle connection and actually use the things that you learn. So, interested in rotating out a divot relatively fast. Yeah, that's definitely something I've seen. I think it's because of how good divot is. It's so centered circled that it really doesn't matter if you're rotating out. Number two, the other reason why this is good is because since it is so centered, everybody's gonna be coming through divot. So if you stay there for too long, you're gonna end up getting into a lot of fights and taking bad fights. So taking big pots and dusty instead of shrooms, yep, 100%. Museum for rock, yep, museum rocks for mats, 100%. Don't fight natural high ground. This is when they kind of fell back from natural high, which is really good. Blah blah blah. This is important. I think honestly, this duo is the one that I've seen the most teamwork from. Besides like general concepts, like on the fly kind of stuff. They both immediately they got nade spam. They both immediately reacted and ran in the same direction. I think that's cool and very important. This is cool. Counting grenades. I don't know how to practice that. I don't know how to make sure that I implement that in my game. I have no idea. Yeah. So this is actually a game 2 note. So let's put that in there. The zoning, the early zoning, the split 1x1s, that's something that's becoming really popular, and especially in the the good teams and the good players. This is really cool that they did. They were always spotting holes and making sure that they used their explodes to full efficiency by popping them into holes and underneath buildings and stuff like that. This is a really good game by them. All the communication, everything. Communicating, I'll stay ultimate high, and Bizzle accepting this. This is the thing that I've talked about in pretty much every single team I've ever had is if somebody makes a proposition or a statement or a decision, everybody needs to accept it, right? If somebody says, I'm going to explode them, everybody else needs to accept it, because otherwise the person who made the statement is not sure about what the other people's intentions are. And yeah. So even if somebody says there's somebody over there, like, you say okay, you always need to accept that you acknowledge that there was something that somebody said. So that's good. Splitting on ultimate high is good. I thought this was awesome from them in the second game where they were on ultimate high and they both were on different angles and shooting from different positions but at the same people. Really good. Making crossfires from the top. So building the match height of a mountain or something like that. Just build. This is cool. I really like this. I thought game 3 was probably the most interesting game. If you're interested in watching this back, they didn't win, but they did a lot with what they had, and just proper, like, the teamwork and the cohesiveness and the chemistry that they had was impressive, very impressive. It was also the one that showed off the scoped AR as best as possible, and how having the dusty divot and getting the scoped AR was just so good. Taking space before it actually becomes relevant and claiming it for yourself so that you can actually take it when it's relevant and needed. Nothing really else. I mean, there's a lot in this game. I'll read this again myself. But yeah, I think the most important thing that I took from this is how well they stayed together, how quick and clean that Bizzle is with his turtles, and how that makes it so that it's much easier to follow. So it's not just good for yourself, it's good for your teammate if you're very clean with your turtling, and so on and so forth. So, but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's gonna be a wrap for me. That was a long one. The Tifu one was way faster. I think I had a lot more to say about these guys. I think the duos are much more interesting to watch from a learning perspective. But yeah, maybe Bizzle as well. Bizzle is just he's very, I don't know. Both those guys, I think that's a really good duo. They probably won't play again together much, but anyways. But yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, please drop a follow on Twitch. Follow me on all my socials. And definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're interested in this type of content. I post this type of content all the time. I'm starting to post these directly to YouTube if you want to watch it later instead of watching on Sunday nights, which could be important time for people. Mainless, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 a.m. for you or something like that. So thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I definitely agreed and liked all the additions you had. I think it's really cool that people stop by and help me out with this. It's cool. But yeah, guys, socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I'm